Hey everyone, today's video I'm going to be reviewing a planner for you. This one is from Ashley Shelly and I have a weekly version to share here with you, and we'll chat about some of her other planners as well. So Ashley over at AshleyShelly planners reached out to me and asked if I would review one of her planners and let me choose one. And I said, yes, I would love to, of course. And I chose this 2023 weekly version, which has the beautiful navy floral pattern on the front. She does offer several other planner covers as far as artwork goes. And I went ahead and went to her website and did some screenshots for you guys so you could see the different cover art that is available. Again, this is the navy floral, and she also has a mint floral and blush stripe. The lavender heart was almost sold out when I checked, and then kind of her signature rainbow dot pattern was already out of stock. So you can head over there. I hope the pictures helped you guys visualize what she has to offer, but let's go ahead and dive into this specific layout. She did also send these post-it notes, which I think are adorable. I've used them in my traveler's notebook already, and the stickiness on the back is great quality. So if you're looking for some cute post-its or stationery, make sure you check out her site as well in that category. And then my order came with this set of vinyl stickers, a set of 4 little hearts there with a thank you from Ashley Shelly. You can see right away that this planner is a coiled planner on the silver wire O binding, which, you know, it's been around the planner community for a while, and I really like wire O binding as a choice because then my planner can fold back on itself. I've used both this wire O binding and a regular coil, and no real preference on the two. They both work great in my opinion. And then on the inside you have a slip pocket, and I absolutely love this option that comes on the planner. I appreciate a coiled on envelope of sorts just because I tend to be pretty functional with my planners, and it's really nice to have a pocket to slip receipts or checks or keep some extra cash. It does zip closed, so you know it's going to be secure if you're keeping important things in there. And then inside the pocket there is a set of stickers with some flags. These I absolutely adore, the heart paper clips, and then some circle icon stickers. They are kind of a slick but not super slick material, and they are white, so not transparent paper. I'm going to move this right over here for now though. So love the pocket. It zips really easy and you can put whatever you need in there. It also comes with a snap-on ruler. I love this one because again it's functional and has a ruler in case you're measuring out boxes or lines in your planner, or you just need to measure something quickly. So super functional, but also has the today marker at the top so you can move it to mark the page in your planner that you are on. Before I go any farther, let's talk about the paper, because this is the first page, and you know me, a planner lover, the first thing I do is kind of feel the paper and maybe do some ink pen testing to get a feel for what the usability or writability is going to be like on the pages, because let's be honest, at least for me, the paper is very important when it comes to choosing a planner. So this paper is 80 pounds or 120 GSM. It is a nice bright white text with a slight tooth to it. Yeah, I like that it's bright white. I am not a fan usually of like off-white or ivory paper, so I appreciate the bright white paper in this planner. And you know, it's a good thickness. 80 pounds is pretty darn good. This planner, as you can see, has a hard glossy cover and measures in at 7.25 by 9.25 inches, and that includes the binding. The inside pages of the planner itself are 6 inches by 9 inches, so a good portable size. It's something that I noticed right away when I pulled it out of the box. It is a planner that I could either leave out on my desk, or I would feel comfortable carrying it with me in my purse or tote bag. All right, so we talked about some of the basics. Let's dig into the planner. You do get a note from Ashley, and then one of the things that makes it unique to Ashley is this inspiration board that she includes in the front of her planners. You also get an important contacts page, favorite meal ideas, planning pages for a yearly overview, so you get all 12 months on this 2-page spread. You get a yearly overview for both 2023 and the upcoming year 2024, a list of some major holidays in 2023, and that is your first tabbed page. And these tabs are like a Mylar coated, double-sided, labeled on both sides, and you can see have a very pretty color scheme. It's kind of a rainbow effect over here on the side, which I think is absolutely adorable. So on this first tabbed page, you have your holidays. On the rest, it's going to look a little bit different for the remainder of the planner. But let's talk about the monthly spread. It does have the month at the top on both pages, and that's the same for all of the other months as well. It is a Sunday start. There is no Monday start option that I saw on the website. So Sunday start, Saturday stop. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love the mini calendars. I know some people hate them. I really like them, but it has the previous month and then the upcoming month on the sidebar with room for notes. And the nice thing about this is that there are lines on the calendar boxes. So if you need lines to write straight on your pages, you are going to probably appreciate a lined monthly page. Then you open up and you have your Create Your Best Days in January. This is kind of like a dashboard, in my opinion. You have room for 5 things that you are grateful for right now, what your biggest stressor is, what action you can take to relieve the stress, what creates happiness in your life that you want to do more of during the month, what you are going to say no to, a list for self-care activities, living out your values creates meaning in your life. Which 5 values will you focus on this month? A room here for 3 monthly goals, and then a word or mantra of the month. Then you get 2 lined notes pages, and then you go right into your planning pages, which will vary depending on what type of planner you got. So this is the weekly version, which costs $49. She also offers daily versions, which I don't have to show you, that start at $59, or a monthly 6x9. I believe those are not on the coil, and they start at $20. But this is her weekly version, so you have your monthly word reminder up here on your weekly page with just an open lined section, and then you go into your days. So on the left-hand side, you have Monday through Wednesday with to-do lists, Thursday through Sunday with to-do lists, and I'll zoom in for you guys, but there is room for you to write the time and then the appointment, and then a checked section for each of your days. So for this weekly version, obviously starting in January, you have all of your January pages. And then this is the February tab. So there's nothing extra on the monthly tab. It's actually part of the weekly planning pages. And then you would turn right into your next month view. And each month does have a different color, which I explained a little bit earlier. I really love the April color, the lavender. But all of that is going to repeat for your months as far as the layout of the month view, your dashboard, your notes page going right into your weekly pages until you get to the end of the book, which would end in December of 2023. And then you get 10 pages of lined notes with a little heart at the top. And then on the back page, a create your best days with the website AshleyShelly.com. You can also find her on Instagram at AshleyShelly, and a little thank you note for supporting her small business. So like I said, I just cannot do a planner review without talking about paper. So we'll end here with a quick pen testing. I usually dedicate the last page of a planner or notebook to pen testing anyway, so this doesn't really bother me. You know, some people might say, well, that's wasting a page. Not really, because if I have a new ink pen, I want to try it on the paper before I commit to, you know, a monthly or weekly spread. So I'm just going to go through and try some of the ink pens that I have that I think some people in the planner community probably use. This is a Uniball Signo. And this is actually the 0.38. And I've been using one of those in my traveler's notebook and really like this ink pen if you're looking for a fine tip. It's retractable as well, which I prefer. And then we have the Write-Tech 0.5. This is a gray ink. There are different color inks, obviously, on the market. Another retractable ink pen with gel ink that I really enjoy using. I also have been loving the Energel Clena. And this one is in the 0.4 tip. My good old Pilot G2. This one is the 0.7. Another classic is the Ink Joy Gel. This one is the 0.5. Haven't used these in a while. These are the ink pens from Muji, a 0.5 tip as well. I just like the clear barrel, retractable, kind of a minimal look there. And then for ballpoint people, every once in a while I'll get in the mood to use a ballpoint pen. This is the RSVP. Brings back all the high school memories in the 90s. This is a fine tip. Typically I prefer a gel ink though. And then we'll just use a Write-Tech highlighter and take a look at the back and see what kind of shadowing or bleed through we got. So you can see here it held up really nice. I have a heavy hand and there is absolutely no shadowing, not even with the highlighter, and definitely no bleed through. So there you have it. I think if you use probably any basic ink pen out on the market, you're going to be fine in this planner. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend a Sharpie marker or anything like that, but a normal ink pen, you should be good to go. So overall, I really like this planner. It's a good size. again, the coil allows it to fold back on itself. Nice hard cover, so it's not going to get damaged if you're moving it back and forth in a bag to work and back home again, or you know, tossing it in your purse. And it's just a really good planner. So I was thinking that this would be really good as an academic planner. As a high school teacher, you know, I kind of shared my love of planning with some of my students, and I know that many of them would love this layout for like an academic or school planner. I could also see using this planner for work myself. I like that it doesn't have too much structure or labeled areas. You know, you can use this up here for however you want to, but then really just a basic day of the nitty-gritty timed tasks and appointments and a to-do list. So that is my review of the Ashley Shelly planner. If you guys have questions, I would be happy to answer them for you guys, and I will see you guys back on my next video. Bye guys.